have not sat down and like filmed a video. Why am I so hyper? Well, I just got done filming and it's pretty hot. But I have not done a video in super duper long as like a sit down. I've been doing mostly vlogs. But I did film this little makeup routine. It is very simple. It literally took me maybe 10 minutes because I was also talking. So in reality, probably taking like 7 minutes. And I just did like an everyday little back to school makeup routine. It's very light, very glowy. I love it. So if you guys want to keep watching, go ahead and watch. Alright, so we're just going to jump right into it. There's a little mirror right here. So sorry if I like keep looking down. But that's just what we're going to have to do. Let's get started. I literally have another head, you know, growing on my face, but it's fine. We are just gonna get started, jump right into it. This is a very quick, about 5-10 minute makeup routine. I'm just gonna get started with my NYX Photo Loving Primer because during school, especially in the summer, it gets extremely hot and you don't want your face and your makeup to start melting. And I love this primer. It makes your skin look wonderful. Did I just say wonderful? I really have another head growing out of me, so it's fine, I'm fine. When I'm going to school, I really don't want to wear that much makeup in like throughout the day because it just gets oily. It's just sitting there. So I'm gonna take this, I just already pumped it, Saint Laurent concealer-ish, but I got a shade darker to match more of my skin just so I could cover up more blemishes and whatnot instead of putting like, that was a lot more foundation. So when I have to apply the foundation, I didn't blend out this, it's just a lot quicker. And I don't have to add so much foundation because of the blemishes, you know what I mean? So since I have another head growing on my face, I put some on there and then a couple over here, you know, whatever, I don't really think you can even see that, right there. And then I'm gonna blend that out. And I'm just gonna be using the Real Techniques sponge that everybody uses. I love that little concealer thing because it's very light and when you put it on, you do have to build it up a little and it's usually meant for concealer, but you pump it and then put it on your pimples. And I like it because it's like not too thick, so if I need to keep building, it's not gonna make it look cakey or anything, which is wonderful. Sorry about this stuff right here. But that's where I'm gonna put the makeup I already used. And YSL was kind enough to send me that, so thank you guys so much. I very much appreciate it. So now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna be taking this Wet n Wild. I know you guys have heard about it. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. The thing is with this foundation, guys, it's like it's very light. Well, it's full coverage, but it's like, it smells. That's it. Like it literally smells. Like it smells like chemicals. And when I'm going to school, I don't really like to use like that much of anything because, like I said, I'm going to be sitting there all day. So I'll just really use like 3, or maybe like that, 4, 5, 6. And it's really like I only use like one of. I'll probably grab a little bit more for my forehead, but let me just blend that out. I also have eyelash extensions if you guys are wondering, but I'll talk about that later. It's very buildable, but you could still see like my freckles and stuff, so it's not like I'm like all full caked, you know. I just need to put a little bit more because I'm actually going out after this tutorial, so. But if it were me, I would just leave it if I was actually going to school right now. But the way I had it, I literally just dipped it, left, just, you know, what I did, but I'm adding a little bit more because I'm actually, like I said, going out after this. So I'm gonna do like a little bit of a thicker layer, but it's still very thin. And this foundation I think is $6. I got it for $6 at CVS and I love it. I just wish it didn't smell bad. So that's pretty much it for foundation. I didn't really use that crazy amount of much. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Age Rewind concealer. Like I said, usually during school I'm probably tired from the night before, so I'm in the shade Light Pale because I'm light pale. And I'm not gonna like start doing all those triangles and stuff. Literally 3 dots of that, like not 3 dots, but like multiple small dots of that will be more than enough. And this concealer is so good. I would use the one from YSL, but since it is more my skin tone, it won't really make my eyes brighter or anything. But I'm gonna go right into the eyebrows. I honestly used to never really fill in my eyebrows until I like just started doing it one day, which is fine. Like, I really like it. I don't really do it every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. I don't really fill in my eyebrows every day because for the most part they're pretty dark. I just need to fill in like these sparse areas which really make me mad, and that's pretty much it. But for this one, Dior also sent me this. It was their Dior brow styler in the shade Universal Dark Brown. Love it. Honestly, I've used it. I think I've like used a lot of it already. Let me get my spoolies so I can brush them out. This eyebrow is like extremely sparse compared to my other one, and I also have a birthmark. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is making the video extra long, but I have a birthmark in my eyebrow, so it makes it look like really weird, my actual eyebrow. I don't know though. Let me just fill in the sparse areas. This eyebrow pencil is really easy. Look at that. Like, I barely put any, and it's very, very, very easy to do and work with. Then this one really doesn't need much filling. I just like to make them go darker, and I don't really fill in the front of it, even though I probably should. I just don't. And then I will take this translucent powder, and I'm not gonna bake because, like, usually when you're waking up and stuff, you probably don't have time to like bake your face and stuff. So I'm just gonna use this all over my face, and some people like don't like doing this, but I do. I'll just use it all over my face. My brush smells so good, I don't know why. And just to set everything so that it won't look like, oh, I just literally put my translucent powder all over myself. So I probably should bake now that I wasted all of this, but it's fine. And then I'll go in with just the slightest bit of bronzer to add a little bit more color into my face. And I'm just using the NYC Smooth Skin, you know, powder in the shade 720, and it's Sunny. And I'll just grab the slightest bit of that, put it everywhere just to add, again, like I said, color into my face. And then up here, I have to sneeze. Okay. And then do this. Just very lightly, just add bronzer. Because again, in the mornings, you usually don't have time to contour your face and like really spend time on that. Unless you do. Unless you really get up in the morning and just try your best. But like me, not so much. And I don't know why I'm talking so much, but like I usually won't do my makeup every day for school. It's just like maybe twice or 3 times a day. A week. And then again, I will take this translucent powder. Instead of baking my face, I'll just slide it down here so my bronzer, I don't think that did anything either, but so my bronzer won't really look that messy because I just like slapped it on, you know. Because in the mornings, you gotta go. Okay, I'm going to take this Tarte little blush, and they're very pigmented, so I don't know if you like pigmented blush or anything. But I'll just take this, and it's really pink, but I like putting in this pinky powder so I look a little bit more awake during my school day, and just, you know, put some blush on. I will take this Dior, I don't know how to pronounce it at all, but their highlighter in the shade Skinny Dip. And for school, if you're into that whole like highlight, I am sometimes when I'm really feeling it, but like usually I'm not. But if I'm really feeling it, I'll everywhere. But I've never actually tried this highlighter, so let's just see. Okay. Okay, sister, yes, okay. Oh. And I think that's like a pretty good, very subtle. I mean, I'm sure you could build this thing up. Did I say subtle? I meant settle. Like, nothing too cray about your face. yeah, so I'll just put a little bit of highlighter everywhere to make me, again, look more awake and not so dead, and glow. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna be using this Dior again. They sent it to me. Again, this, by the way, I keep saying again, I'm not being paid to say anything, but I'm just gonna promote their stuff because they were kind enough to send it to me. Their little lip glow in the shade pink, and this is like my everyday makeup, not my everyday makeup, my everyday like lipstick. I love it. Like I could die. Like I could die, watch. I didn't even take off the foundation off my lips, but okay, sister. I love it. And the thing is with this, it's like a little lip gloss. It's very moisturizing, so if your lips are feeling dead, if you want to have a little color, if you want a little gloss. So I don't know how much this costs, but if they didn't send it to me, I would buy it 100% again. I am completely in love with this, and the packaging, I don't know why I love this product so much. The packaging is the best part. Like, I don't know why I love it. I think it's so cute. I don't know. I love it though. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I have not done a sit-down video in so long, and this one was so quick, so I'm happy I did it. Make sure you follow all my social medias, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.